There we go. Oh dear. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Just been asleep up in my bedroom, which is just up there. And I've had to put all the lights on just to come out here. This is the world of theme parks. There's been some sort of noises coming from outside, sort of inside. It sounded like a smashing sort of screeching sound. So I just want to check that all my mugs are alright, really. The key in. There we go. Just have a look inside. Oh. Nothing. What is that? Oh my god. What? It's like a mask and that's my shit. What's that doing in here? What the? Oh my god!
Yes, Nick, you're currently joining me here at the small countryside village in Staffordshire known as Stramshall, where last night several residents reported continuously throughout the night about disturbing noises in the area. However, no news on any victims have actually been reported, but we will keep you up to date.
What do you think you're doing in my garden?
Excuse me, mate, this is a private BBC investigation.
Well, excuse me, do you know what time of year it is? It's Halloween on Theme Park Worldwide, and do you know what that means it's time to do? It's time to cue those titles! Now that they've gone, welcome to Screen Park Worldwide. Hope you enjoyed our intro there, and yes, the spooky season is back here on Theme Park Worldwide. We had last year where we had Screen Park Worldwide, lots of fantastic videos, it was absolutely awesome, but yes, it's back and better than ever before for this year, as you can see. But yes, it's absolutely great what we've got planned for you guys. We're going to be at Europa Park for their Horror Nights event, and Portaventura for their Halloween events. However, we're not going to tell you about that in this show because you already know that we're going there, and we're going to be bringing that to you over the next sort of week, 2 weeks here on the channel. That's where the Halloween's going to begin, and that is going to start this weekend from this Saturday over at Portaventura, and we're going to be bringing you live updates from there, but more about that later on in the show. But first, let's kick straight in with what's happened over the weekend. Now, we had our first ever Theme Park Worldwide meetup. That was yesterday on Sunday. It was great to see so many of you there. It was absolutely awesome. There is a group picture of us all in the sea life at Alton Towers. It was great. Over 20 of you turned up to our meetup. It was brilliant for a first meetup that we've ever done. It went much better than we thought. We all had a great time. We had the rides. We had some funny moments as well, like in the pirate show. Some things happened that don't normally happen, in the park keepers, like the entertainers around the park. It was really, really good, and it was great to bring that to you here from Theme Park Worldwide. So there is going to be a video of that, and that will be online tomorrow, as in Tuesday. If it's gone past Tuesday, then it's already online. But I want to thank all you guys for the support and for coming to the meetup. It was absolutely great, and I can't wait for another one. We're going to be bringing them to you, quite a regular thing from sort of next season, and hopefully some abroad trips as well, which is going to be great. So make sure you check out the video to see what we got up to. It's like a vlog, and I know all of you guys who did come to the meetup are looking forward to seeing that as well. Anyway, enough about what's just happened. It's Halloween, and I hope you like what we've done to our Twitter, Facebook, and of course our main YouTube page and the titles and stuff. It's going to be a really good event, so let's kick straight in and tell you what events is going on at theme parks in the UK this Halloween. Now, first up, we've got the main event, and the closest one to us here at Screen Park Worldwide headquarters, which has been cordoned off. As you can tell, I'm not allowed back inside. The police are still doing their investigations as to what went on here the other night, but I'm not too sure. It was all a bit of a blur to me what happened. but I still need to remember this sort of mask thing, but I'm sure I'll find about it later on in Screen Park Worldwide. But yeah, seriously now, we've got Scarefest at Alton Towers. It's the main event, the one we're going to be going to most. It runs from the 19th of October through to the 3rd of November. You can ride your favourite rides in the dark. That this year does include the Smiler, the brand new world-beating roller coaster, 14 inversions in the dark. How amazing is that going to be? I've done it nearly in the dark on these late sort of nights when it's had a big queue. Over the summer, they've managed to keep it running nearly until it's been going dark because there's been that many people in the queue. So we nearly have. It's going to be great. Hopefully there's going to be some lighting and stuff around it as well, and it's something we can't wait to bring to you guys here on the channel. Of course, that is not the only thing about Alton Towers Scarefest. They've got 4 terrifying scare mazes. First off, you've got the award-winning Sanctuary, new for last year. It was sort of the start of the whole Ministry of Joy and the Smiler, how that came about. And that's open as well. It's a separate ticketed maze along with this year Terror of the Towers. That is a ticketed maze as well. And then also you've got the Carnival of Screams, which has been updated for this year. Some new characters in there, more based on knives and things like that, which is going to be an awesome addition to the park. And then of course you've got the Zombie Scare Zone. It's been around for a few years now. It's back up in the Dark Forest. That's where it was from last year. And that's going to be very interesting, again, seeing that. And I do believe there's some new scenery items and stuff for that as well, which is going to be absolutely awesome. But yeah, will it be more scary than what's been going on here over the past week? I'm not too sure, because it's been a bit freaky. But yes, the theme park's open each day from 10 AM throughout the event. There's no early ride time for those of you that get it. If you are going, by all means dress up, but masks are not permitted. But fancy dress and makeup are allowed, so you can wear your favourite Halloween costumes. Sounds really good. Mazes are not recommended for children under 14 years of age. There is going to be some extreme versions of the mazes as well. We'll tell you more about that in our next episodes in a couple of weeks. And it's going to be really good. Confined spaces, uneven walkways, loud noises and live actors throughout all the mazes, which is going to be awesome. You've got selected rides open late, but when they say selected, there's only a few that close. It's mainly the water rides. I know Twirling Toadstool did one year, not too sure if it's going to this year. And just really the water rides that close early, and the Sky Ride as well. And it's going to be really good. Maze tickets then, if you go in before 5 PM, it's £10 for the Sanctuary and Terror of the Towers for both of those, for the combined tickets, or afterwards, after 5 PM, it's £12, but you do get annual pass discount on that as well. It's going to be great. Scare rooms in the hotel, trick-or-treats rooms there as well, theme shows in the hotel. It's going to be really good, and of course on the park you've got stuff as well, like the freaky area, which is going to be really good. 2 live Halloween shows on the park, Patch's Trick or Treat Party, and Phil and Franklin's Ghoul School. Going to be great. That's Scarefest at Alton Towers, starting on the 19th of October. Now, Halloween Hocus Pocus is also back at Chessington World of Adventures. That is also running from the 19th of October to the 3rd of November. And this October half term, you can visit Chessington for spooky Halloween fun as the popular Hocus Pocus event returns. It's been going for many years now. They've got some new stuff this year. So obviously you can go and see the Rise in the Dark, the Zoo, Sea Life Centre, and discover a whole world of haunted adventures. This includes Vampire, The Haunting in the Hollows. So imagine Transylvania, 1897. Beyond the gates of Castle Dracula lies a mysterious village with a dark secret. You can venture through the Transylvanian village of Black Hollow in the scariest haunted attraction at the park. Are you brave enough? That's going to be a good one to try. Then you've also got the Mystery of Hocus Pocus Hall, new for 2013. And you're going to be entering the stately home of a famous explorer who mysteriously vanished. Trying to solve the mystery as you journey through this house and discover its priceless collection of antiques. So some new theming going in there. And there's a strange, powerful curse, or is it all a bunch of hocus pocus? Sounds good. And finally, you've got Bert and Bilge's Big Bad Boo, which is a live show. We love the live shows at the park. And that's going to be running there in the Market Square, where the residential misfits put on a Halloween celebration you're unlikely to forget. All the attractions there are included in the admission, and it sounds really good at Chessington. We're hoping to get there this year. Some more fantastic Halloween events that are coming to the UK for this Halloween. Thorpe Park Fright Nights, we've mentioned it quite a bit here on the show, but I'll just touch on it briefly what's going to be happening. It's the most anticipated Halloween event for us here at Screen Park Worldwide of the year. You've got the return of the Asylum, which is a classic maze. It's been going for many years at the Fright Nights event down at Thorpe Park. And it's got some upgrades this year, which we're unsure of, but I'm sure it's going to be great, knowing Thorpe Park. They've also teamed up with Lionsgate to bring you some fantastic new mazes. You've got Saw Alive at the park, which has been there for a while, but it's now just open at Fright Nights. Then you've got brand new for this year, The Cabin in the Woods, My Bloody Valentine, The Blair Witch Project, and characters roaming the park from You're Next, which is a brand new horror film that came out not too long ago. We've been to see it, really good. We're going to be at Fright Nights a couple of times during this event. It's going to be great. Hopefully we're going to see some more park theming and stuff as well, but the awesome Halloween lighting at Thorpe Park is always great. It seems all the mazes there are included in the event, but we're not too sure if that will change or not, because it does seem like a big investment, big offering, but it does look like it's going to be absolutely great. Can't wait to see that down at Thorpe Park Fright Nights. Now another event this year, it kicked off a couple of years ago, and that is Lightwater Valley, which is at Lightwater Valley in Ripon, North Yorkshire. Spooky happenings are going to be happening around the park. Lightwater Valley is the only place to be seen this Halloween. That's their quote on the website. It's running from the 31st of October, so Halloween night, until the 2nd of November, from 10 AM until 6:30 PM each day. Come along if you dare and watch the light turn to dark as the valley becomes shrouded in a menacing cloak of supernatural delight. I love their marketing team. Simon, if you're watching, I love what you're writing. But yeah, best of all, standard theme park entry is going to be the same as well, including all this extra stuff. Remember to book online in advance to over 30% for this event. New for 2013, you've got the Dare to Enter Project Ultimus, the terrifying live-action horror maze, but there is an additional charge of £5 to go and see that. Not too bad at all for that maze. You can pay that on the day. You can meet the ghoulish residents arrive at the theme park and to the fairground graveyard. Watch as the little ones are amazed with cackling witches at the trick-or-treat doors. Be amazed by the dark illusions courtesy of the magic wizards around the park. Spooky journeys down Eagle Creek Farm. Immerse yourself in the Halloween UV puppet show. So much stuff. There's a couple of scare zones. The Pirates of Skeleton Cove are out. Lots of epic rides in the dark, including the Ultimate, which is really good, and you can also get your groove on the Halloween band. It's going to be a really good event at Lightwater Valley. Selected rides are going to open at night, but quite a few of the classics are going to be open, and it's a really good one to go and try out. That is Thorpe Park Fright Night and Lightwater Valley, two more awesome events at the parks in the UK this year. Now the final event I'm going to talk to you today here on the show is Pleasurewood Chills, which is rightly at Pleasurewood Hills. Now this is in East Anglia. It's 2 live scare mazes for this one. They're going to be open from the 26th of October until November the 3rd. And they've got the brand new Hobbs Pit there, which I've not yet to try, but I've heard fantastic reviews from. So we're going to head out there, which is going to be good. You've got Hobbs Pit Extreme, plenty for kids going on there as well. The trick-or-treat doors are open, and they are separate ticketed for both of their mazes. One of them's new, both of them are new for this year, sorry. It's going to be great. I think they're operating at sort of like a screen park, so a separate admission to the standard theme park. It's going to be great to go and see. All these events that we've seen are running in the UK at a place near you this year. Go out and have some Halloween fun. If you've not seen them before, head out there, check out the website for even more details at the parks, just normal websites like Alton Towers. For example, just click on there, they've got all the details on their events. Same for your other ones like Pleasurewood, Lightwater Valley, Thorpe Park and Chessington. It's going to be great. They're only the theme park events that are running this year, and the main ones. You've got other events running like Burton Scream Park and lots of other things like that, which are like Scream Park's Tullis Farm. We're going to be talking more about that in our next show. Also, along with what we've been up to at Europa Park Horror Nights and Portaventura Halloween, so I'll tell you a bit more about that. Obviously today's Monday, this Saturday we're heading out to Portaventura. On the channel from Saturday you're going to be seeing Halloween videos from Portaventura every night for 4 days, and then after that for 4 days from Europa Park, and then also when we get back more updates as well. Check out our Twitter at ThemeParkWW, there it is at the top on my lovely fence, which I've been locked out of the world of theme parks, let me in. And also, you can see us on Facebook as well. Go and look at that, and we're going to be bringing some awesome updates from them events, along with videos here on the channel while we're out there. That's the beauty of having free Wi-Fi in your hotel. It's going to be really good, and that is all for now. Our next episode of the show is going to be in 2 weeks' time, when we are back from Thorpe Park Horror Nights. It won't necessarily be on a Monday, but it will be as soon as we get back, telling you reviews of the mazes and all sorts, and a vlog. It's going to be absolutely great. But now it's time for our scary Scream Park shoutouts. Welcome to our scary Scream Park shoutouts. Now you may remember I did ask for some Halloweeny names. Some of you have done that, some of you haven't, but for this show we'll read them all out. First off, we've got Tom Lander, King Nemesis, Jammin' Ghostly Gamer. You got PS3, Feed My Fish, Terrifying Tommy, 123506, Tom Tarantula Lander, Worldwide Attractions, Lord Dastardly Danny Kruger Bates, Daniel Graves, that's actually his real name, but he's got Graves in it, which is great, David Graveyard Scott, Joe Jigsaw Baverstop, like that, Thomas 99831, JGIDPRAM, not sure what that means, but we like that. The Ninja Bat 20, normally the Ninja Cat, you probably recognise him from shouting out in the show. Mr. Baker Games, 12345670126, Harvartian Kids, Joey Do Chickens Fly, we like that. Tom Burbage, Transylvania Tom, you got Doubly Epic, Nathan Horror Hughes, Dan Witchlaw and Michael Spook Miller. I'm loving these. Try and make sure that all Halloween ones for next year. Comment below if you want one. Tweet us by the usual method or look on Facebook. Right on the wall, send us a message, comment on a photo, do what you want on Facebook and we'll put it in our screamy, scary shoutouts in the next episode of Scream Park Worldwide, the show. Also, I ask you to send in some of your tormenting moments. And the first one is Nemesis Subterra, standing outside Joss Dutton. There is one of the phalanx, and we do love that just there. Also, next up, you've got Dan Witchlaw, Scarefest at the Giant Pumpkin, just outside the box office on Tower Street. Look like you're enjoying it. And finally, you've got Rebecca Laird at Alton Towers Halloween. You look like a bit of a vampire there. It was good to see you at the meetup as well there, Becky. And of course, you look awesome there at Scarefest. We can't wait for Scarefest and all the other fantastic Halloween events we're going to be going to. That is all for the first episode of Scream Park Worldwide, the show. And of course, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's going to be Halloween all the way through now until the start of November. It's going to be awesome. And make sure you keep up to date here on the show. I'm going to go off and speak to the police so I can try and get back inside here. Oops, looks like I'm going to be getting there too soon. But yes, I'm going to get back inside, let some of the stuff, and hopefully they'll let me back in and I can finally find out what was it with that mask. I really can't remember. It's going to be a bit weird. I'm going to go and speak to police. Thanks for watching the show, and that means it's time to spook those titles. See you later everyone, in 2 weeks after Portaventura Halloween. That was too good. See you later.